Mike, congratulations.
Yes.
You finished all of the piano wood. We're done another year in the books.
Another big season.
I love it when we finish up our piano wood because it means we get to take a deep breath and really like decompress, let the stress kind of just fade away from our bodies. And actually, we have a ton of cedar orders that we need to get through. Lumber is kicking in pretty hard. Our instrument wood orders are like absolutely off the charts. Thanks to everyone who's been ordering, you know, guitar tops online specifically. Thank you. Order a guitar top online. We are set up now that we can just go grab and put it in a box, mail to you. You are satisfied, leave positive reviews. We feel good about ourselves. You feel good because you get a good guitar top. Things that are costing us tons of time. Repairs and maintenance, ongoing clutter, I guess. Like as we make piles of good wood, we also make piles of not so good wood, and that needs to be dealt with. So
it's inevitable.
In general, in the spring, we typically actually have a shutdown week where we just say, you know what? We're not gonna do anything this week because the mud has reached, you know, axle height.
Axle deep is usually a good benchmark.
Axle is pretty much where we say, you know what, that's enough. We've got 40-foot timbers we need to cut. That's actually one of my most looming tasks, is these 40-foot 8x8s and 8x12s. They're just so long. Our mill is technically 40 feet long, like tip to tip, but I mean, there's a mill on there which takes off, you know, 5 feet. So there's no way you can cut it like in a straight shot. You have to do some weird shuffling. Why don't we just take the workload that we have and we'll just put it on a board so we can see it visually. Let's just put it on a board. You know, if you feel overwhelmed at any point, just put your hand up, okay? Just stand there with your hand in the air. We haven't started yet. Okay, so we've got clipboards here. I mean, we just need to be organized. Otherwise, there's no way we'll get through any of this stuff.
So I just have some like administrative things to follow up on while I'm running the mill.
Okay.
Okay, so follow up on chipper. It's partially fixed, but we need that belt thing. I'll just stick that there. Okay, I'm organizing this into, so hot pink is things that are kind of like an emergency we need to deal with right away. And soft pink
is priority.
Yeah, and soft pink is things that are not really an emergency, but they're going to become emergency with like literally every passing hour. I need quarter sawn log to make quarter sawn fir material. Put that one there.
That is a symbol for quarter.
And I also need some fir logs to make the 40-foot timbers out of. So we'll just put that. That is an emergency. A starter motor for sawmill.
The starter is going on the mill.
Yeah. Timing belt for Subaru. Oh wait, that's not an emergency. Okay, timing belt for a Subaru.
Oh, is that
will become an emergency.
Soft pink or a hot pink?
That is a soft pink, but maybe we should just stop driving the Subaru so that it doesn't explode. We should probably relist that boat so we can get that boat out of the yard. That was not an emergency, but we could really use the space. Okay. Shelving on the side of the shop.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that one there. That one is an emergency.
Oh, one of our shareholders needs a live edge slab.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to flatten a slab today, probably. Oh yes, I ran into Eugene the other day. He also has the cedar order, the 2x, what was it, 10s? You remember those?
Yes.
They're buried back there somewhere.
It's buried 2 other lifts. Okay.
He's ready for that now, and he was wondering if we could plane it, and I'm like, well, maybe.
2 different things. Get the lift out from behind the other 2 lifts, pull it out and plane it, which also means phoning Catherine.
So power plant.
And telling her that we're going to plane. So put that one over there.
Oh, we haven't even got to our instrument wood orders there. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's just go back to just putting everything on the board. That seems to be a little cleaner than this. Let's just put it all on the board.
Okay.
And then we'll work through it.
Oh, can I make a sticky note? We get a bigger whiteboard.
All of our boxes are recycled hardware. This takes a little extra time. It's part of our environmental program. A lot of the things we do are environmental based.
I mean, it looks like I've milled a lot. I've been milling for like cedar for like 3 days, but when I look at the board, I need 100 2.5 footers, 100.
Wait, that's 2.5
3-footers.
feet long?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then 100 6-footers. So you start thinking about how much that is, you're like, whoa. Like if I made a pallet of 100 2.5 footers, it's gonna be like this tall. So, yeah.
Why don't we break those numbers into something that's more like divisible sort of number that makes more sense, like 10 footers and 20 footers, or like, what did you say, 2.5?
Yeah, there's like 2.5 footers.
2.5, so that's 5.
So
5s and 10s.
5s and 10s is nice.
5s and 10s, and
we
then
have 20-foot logs, so that
that could work.
kind of makes sense.
We'll do some math and make it, so there's not 100 of something.
Yeah.
Because 100 of something is a lot.
I mean, even counting to 100 takes me a while.
So just give me all the cedar stuff.
Cedar. 1x6 and 1x10, multiple lengths, 12 foot.
99 2.5s, 114 3-footers, 113 3.5 footers. What number is divisible by 2.5, 3, and 3.5?
So 6,
7? No.
so 2.5, so it has to be 3.5?
We
It's
could
like
do
nothing,
10.5. Minimal waste if you do it
So-
that way. Some waste on the 3s, yeah. 2.5s and 3.5s at 10.5. Basically, the longer it is, the better it is, because then they can just start
Yeah.
cutting it, yeah?
Okay, well, I've got the 20 footers.
Okay.
Is 20 divisible by 2.5, 3, and 3.5?
3.5 doesn't work, but everything else
5.7?
is close. You know what? It doesn't really matter. Let's just make a total lineal footage of,
Okay.
and then they can
Yeah.
kind of work through that. 1,900 lineal feet.
You know what's amazing? I gotta make 2.5 footers, 3 footers, 3.5 footers, 8 footers, 10 footers, 12 footers.
Yeah, you got all that? You got that memorized there? Cutting the things down to 2.5 seems like maybe not a good use of our time.
No.
Let's leave it as long as possible so we can power through this order. 95 20-foot lengths.
Got it.
Just focus on the cedar, Mike. How's your day been?
Well, progress is being made. The logs are really good quality, so that's always fun. I mean, it's like one less thing to fight against if the log quality's good. They're making progress. Check one thing off, check another thing off, and you're like, it's okay.
How many things checked off today?
2.
Yeah?
You got one checked off?
I got one
checked
yeah.
off.
Cool.
2 out of 10 ain't bad.
Yeah. Yeah, if it was only 10, that would be great.
That's wishful thinking.
Yeah.